First time guest, but no stranger to boxing. Former world champion, American, absolutely delighted to have you on the channel. Regis Prograis, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Talk to us a little bit about this fight. You said something up there that made my ears prick up. You said that you've been a world champion, you've had the belts, and you didn't really care about it.
Yeah.
What happened?
I mean, it's just like when you for me, like when I accomplish a goal, it's like, all right, the goal is already accomplished. It's like, what's next? So for me now, I have another goal, and like after I want to be a 3-time world champion. But when I had the belt already, it was like the first time it was real easy to get the belt. I'm not gonna lie. Then the second time it took me 3 years to get the belt. The second time, but then I got it. It was like, all right, I have it. Like what's after it? What's next? So now I don't have it. So now I want it again. So that's my goal.
Do you think that light champion mindset that you have, it's like, I don't know, sometimes you can get what we would say complacent. It's like that you lose that hunger.
Yeah, for sure. You just get you definitely get complacent, because it's like you already, for me it's like you have it. If you've been training for this to do a certain thing and you do it, it's like, all right, what's next? And so that's kind of what happened with me. And now I'm always hungry when I don't have the belt. So now I really want the belt again, and that's why my hunger is burning again.
No, but that's what we want to hear, because then we know that you're going into the fight fully focused, and there's something that's going to be there that maybe wasn't there when you was a world champion.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and I always train hard. Don't get me wrong, I always train hard, but I train hard every day. I train every single day, fight, no matter what's going on. But it's always a difference, like mentally. It's just a difference when it's mentally.
No, I hear that. I've spoken to champions before, or former champions, and sometimes they can get complacent. But let's talk about your previous fight. They say that you're only as good as your last fight. When you went into that fight, there was something that you were saying about Devin Haney. Doesn't knock anybody out, doesn't stop anybody. Right. Similar conversation to what we have in here. Right. Flashbacks on that top table of underestimating someone that's got power or timing.
I wasn't underestimated. I mean, we all talk and stuff like that for the camera, but for me, I wasn't.
Your trainer definitely does.
He definitely does. I'm not gonna lie. With Devin, I definitely underestimate. Because Devin,
you're honest.
He doesn't hit hard. He still don't hit hard, to be honest. He did catch me and he dropped me, but it was like
timing.
It was timing. It was like I was just off balance, basically. But he still don't hit hard or nothing like that. But yeah, I think that Jack probably does. Maybe crack, I don't know if harder, but different than Devin.
You mentioned that the styles would gel quite well together. That's what Jack Catterall's trainer was saying. Good feet. I will say that Jack's got really good footwork. He's able to really work his way around the ring that well.
Right.
When you think about your styles coming together, what is it that you bring to counteract that?
To counteract that, I just bring that dog out. I mean, that's what I do. I bring that dog and I try to hurt people, And like for me, I feel like for a while I haven't been like me. So now I just have to get back to being me. Get back to the person that became a champion, and then get back to the person that became a 2-time world champion. Just get back to that person and do me. I shouldn't have no problem, not just with Jack, but with nobody.
You know what I did like as well? The fact that they're respectful to you and saying that even though you're 35, even though you've had an excessive amount of fights, what are you on, 29, but 24 KOs.
Yeah, 31 because I got 2.
Yeah, 31.
31.
See, I'm not that. I've done my homework.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit, just a little bit. But when you talk about going back in there, they said that you've still got a lot to give. Motivation, even from the other side.
Yeah, I'm super motivated. They see I'm motivated, and they know, like, listen, when I don't have the belt, I'm just like real motivated, and I have that goal now. And you're right, you're only as good as your last fight. So right now, I'm not that good. So now I have to come back stronger.
We talk about coming back strong. Your intention, like you said, you've got that dog in you. That is something that you've got that hunger back. So you really want this. You want to work your way back so you can be in that world title contention.
Yeah.
You're ranked highly anyway, but winning this will push you even further.
I feel like winning this will put me as number 1 in the division right now, because it's really, if you look at it, it's really no number 1 in the division right now. Who's number 1? You can't really say who's number 1.
Even though it's a stacked division as well.
It's a stacked division, but who is that guy at the division? It's really no name. But I feel like after this, it'll be a name. Regis Prograis. It'll be a name that's number 1. See, that thing is, I've been number 1 already before. He's never been number 1. I've been a 2-time world champion, and I've been number 1 in the world, not just the country. I've been number 1 in the world already before. So now it's just about getting back to that, get back to my status already.
So even though you've done it twice, Regis,
I'm gonna do it 3 times. Yeah.
What will it mean to you to do it 3 times? I mean, like you said, you've done it twice. Will you have that complacency this time? Are you going to say, no, I'm at the top. Now I'm staying at the top?
No, well, if once I get it again, I might probably just give it up, give the belt up, and then be a 4-time or something like that. You know, that's why because it's just me. When I get it, it's just like whatever. You know, it's like all right, whatever. I got it because it's setting goals. I'm a goal setter. So when you set a certain goal, you get to that goal, and it's like all right, you know, what's next? You know, so I probably if I get the belt, not if when I get the belt again, I'll probably just give it up or something like that.
Listen,
Get it again.
and go and get it in. Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe 4 or 5.
4 or 5 or something like that. You know, be like Ray Robinson. Ray Robinson, they called him to come back here. He did it 6 times, you know, so something like that.
We like it. Listen, it's been an absolute pleasure to speak to you and to meet you. And finally, could you just explain your chain?
Oh, this-
Show it on camera because you're out. It's
Oh.
out of view.
Oh, this is
bit higher.
right here.
Yep.
This is called this is my logo, Rugu. This is the mask I come out. This is the Rugu, the
Yeah.
mask. Let me see, I got it right here too.
See, he's tatted. Oh,
Yeah, right here.
so it's that southern.
It's my logo. It's well in Louisiana, it's like kind of like the boogeyman of like Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what it is. Yeah.
Listen, and we're gonna have to talk next time about that because I love all of that stuff. You're gonna have to educate
Okay, I will.
a Caribbean descent because I know that there's connections between. Yeah, there you go. We could go on forever, but an absolute pleasure. All the best, and welcome to Manchester.
Thank you.
People say I'm toxic, and honestly, I don't care.